Well, choosing the best sunscreen for a day at the beach is about to get a lot easier. Today, the Food and Drug Administration announced it's changing sunscreen labeling requirements to show if a product is broad spectrum, meaning it protects against both ultraviolet rays A and B. The FDA hopes the new labels will assure sunbathers that any product labeled broad spectrum and SPF 15 or higher not only protects against sunburn, but skin cancer as well. Products that are not broad spectrum or at least SPF 15 will have warning labels. Well, some say we've been misled for years about sunscreen. KITV4's Dick Allgaier spoke with a local dermatologist this afternoon. Dick joins us live in the sun with his reaction to the rules. Dick?
Yeah, we're out in the sun. Paula, sunscreen. Well, it turns out it's not waterproof after all. Oops. And dermatologists and the FDA now saying that some of the so-called broad spectrum types of sunscreen, well, they don't really protect you from the rays that actually cause skin cancer. The FDA issued a new regulation today that will require manufacturers to test and label sunscreens for both UVA and UVB protection. Honolulu dermatologist Dr. Greg Sakamoto says the new, stronger rules have been in the works for some time and have been needed. He says many sunscreens have claimed to be broad spectrum, but have not protected us against UVA rays, which he says cause cancer.
UVB is responsible for sunburns, and that's what we traditionally will rate sunscreens against. Recent studies have shown that UVA are also carcinogenic, and therefore it's important that we actually protect against both UVA and UVB.
The new labels will also limit the maximum SPF number to 50. The FDA says there's no evidence higher numbers provide better protection. The new rules also stop sunscreen makers from claiming their products are waterproof. Many surfers already know they are not.
Most of them are not as effective. For me as a surfer, they're all effective if I just sit for 15, 20 minutes, just hanging out at the beach a little bit. But if you're in the water for 2-3 hours at a time like I am, most of them just wash off and are ineffective.
They're going to require that sunscreens do not list their product as being waterproof, simply because when you surf all day, when you sweat, when you jog, physical activity, a lot of that washes off. So it's deceiving for the people who are using these sunscreens to think that it's completely waterproof.
Oh boy, well, these new regulations will go into effect next summer in 2012. Paula?